I want to firstly say that I would like to acknowledge the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. They are the traditional custodians of this land, and I'd like to pay my respects to the elders, both past and present. And now I'd also like to welcome Yeren Ha, who is joining us via Zoom because she is a CGA Rising Star for 2021. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's an absolute honour. Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, no, thanks for carving out a bit of time for us. We've just got a few questions that we wanted to throw your way. First of all, I guess the most obvious question is, why on earth did you decide to become an actor? What were you thinking? What led you to get the acting bug?
I mean, I wish I had like some incredible story being like, I went to this show and it changed my life, but I kind of was just always surrounded by the kind of performing arts life. My parents met, I think, in like a acting university, and my grandparents are actors in Korea. Mm-hmm. And we would always try to go to Korea every once a year when I was a kid, and just kind of always seeing my grandma do a play that she was doing at the time and going backstage and kind of seeing her transform and seeing these people kind of, cry, laugh, and then clap for her. It kind of just was like so surreal to see that kind of, that was a job. So I was kind of knew, I was like, oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be an actor, and I was never good at academics. So I was like, this is it. I got to make this work. So that's kind of how I got the acting bug. I guess I got it from my grandparents. Yeah,
family affair.
Yeah.
And so no other inklings of any other career. Not if I had my druthers, maybe I might have done this.
I have a really big sweet tooth.
Oh yeah.
Terrible. So I think if not, I would have been a baker, because I think in my off time I like to bake a lot just to kind of clear my mind, and mm-hmm. I love sharing it with people. So if not an actor, I would have been a baker or a patisserie chef, I guess.
Which is equally a generous thing to do. That's hard yakka for the benefit of others. Yeah.
Yes. Eat these sweets, please.
And what would you say is your most memorable project, or the one that you're the most proud of?
I definitely probably the Halo, the one I kind of finished earlier this year, because that one I think I kind of just got thrown into the deep end, and I really had to learn a lot about myself. Which was a really big lesson, and just because of COVID and the duration that it took to shoot the show, like I really had to kind of just kind of stick in it and just keep growing and asking questions and staying curious. Like no one teaches you, like no drama school teaches you about like hitting your mark. This is a blue screen. This is
sure.
Like, and I think just that being like my first really big job, I learned so much. I met incredible people, and so many people taught me so many wonderful things. So I think that would definitely be my most memorable.
So in more a sort of technical sense, rather than the role being, an emotional roller coaster, was it more about just the nuts and bolts of that kind of size of production?
I actually do want to say both. That character, she's a 16-year-old kind of like rebel leader daughter, and both her parents have passed away, and she's really trying to find her voice and her, I guess, who she is in the world, and sticking up for herself, which I'm still learning how to do. So I think I've learned so much from her as well, and so I think in technical sense as well as the emotional journey I had to go through in playing Quan, both go hand in hand. It was amazing. Yeah.
And I guess it's probably, it's unusual at such a young age to get that kind of a thrown in front of the wolves, to really test yourself?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It was terrifying. But I think if you have a passion for what you do and you love to just learn and you love to be surrounding yourself with creative people, you're bound to just learn and get yourself on your feet and yeah.
And one thing I'm often curious about is just exactly what your preparation for a role, whether it is, a big budget, huge action filled thing, or if it's a, small role in a TV series or even a short film or something.
Yeah.
Do you apply the same technique of preparation? Like what's the nuts and bolts of that preparation involve?
I think for me, the base, I guess, before I meet a director or any of the other castmates is just to kind of, you're creating and you're performing and you're embodying a whole human being, not just the parts of the script. So I really like to kind of go back and being like, what did this person go through to get to this point? And really go through specifics. Like I love that kind of stuff, like coloring it in. And that's just my process. Everybody works differently. But yeah, going through that, like going through all the kind of different relationships, the different characters that I talk to, like what is that, relationship like? I just really like to do kind of the really heavy kind of book analysis kind of stuff with at least so much information I get. And then once I know, I'm like, great, I understand that, or I think I've colored it into at least what I think the character is, then I'll talk to the director and see what they think and then adjust. And then when I'm on set, I'll just kind of play and offer and just see what comes.
Yeah, sure.
I'm a very, I was always told when I was young, I'm very much of a perfectionist. I'm a Capricorn, so, I'm a perfectionist. So that was kind of my downfall at the very beginning. So I really had to kind of learn to let go at a certain point. And I think when I know that I've done my best work and I've gone, great, I've done that, and then I can kind of let go and feel like I've done the work and just be like, great, I think I know her now. And just, yeah.
Yeah. And this is always a fun question. Who is there an actor, actress, someone that and look, let's not limit it to one because that's not fair. If there's maybe two or three that you hold as a real inspiration or just actors that you admire, who would you single out?
Wow. That is a really tough question, Stevie.
Well, look, and it can be an Australian actor, it could be an American, it could be French, anywhere in the world.
I really love Song Kang-ho, who is a Korean actor. I think the way he just kind of performs is so captivating, and you can just see like in his eyes, like everything is being said or unsaid. I have loved and admired, and I'm just like, how does he do that? How does he say? I think he's such a phenomenal actor, and also I guess a bit cliche, but my grandma, like I think I've just kind of seen her. She's only really tapping into screen now, but kind of seeing the theatre actress she is, and for how long she's done it for, and being able to see kind of her endurance and the resilience that she has as an actor. I think that's something I really admire as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, nice. And maybe one more question, just because I've got you now and we're chatting now. If there was, a role out of the, history of all film and art, is there one role or one character that you go, oh man, I would so love to have a stab at that, or I feel close to that, even from childhood, just any role that you go, oh man, that would be so fun?
I would love to be in Singing in the Rain. Yeah, because I grew up tap dancing, and that's my favorite movie.
Awesome.
So I would love to do like a singing, dancing kind of film, and just, yeah. So that would be my role.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Solid choice. Well, look, thank you, Yaron. That was lovely to chat with you. Congratulations again on being a 2021 Rising Star. And obviously, we wish you all the very best.
Thank you. All right. Thanks so much.